So drawing on top of whatever you're presenting can be a fantastic way to engage your students and a great way to share some really fantastic Torah. Hey everyone, David Paskin here, your Torah tech guy, and I'm here to share with you some great tech for your great Torah or whatever content you're sharing. I'm getting a little buzz in my ears, and I'm wondering why I'm getting that buzz in my ears. I don't know why. Well, that's okay. I'll let it go. So friends, I want to talk to you today about Telestration. Now, this is something I've probably shared in the past, and I've certainly shared the particular app that I'm going to talk with you about today, but I'm going to take all the complexity out of it and tell you how if you just have Zoom and one iPad app and a Mac app, you're good to go. You don't need anything else. You don't need Ecamm, you don't need OBS, although I'm a big fan of Ecamm. So first, let's start with what is Telestration. So Telestration is when you're able to draw on top of an image that you're presenting. In this case, we're talking specifically about on top of your video image. So if I wanted to draw on top of this image, I would want to telestrate. And the way that that's accomplished is by using an iPad and your computer, by bringing the drawing from iPad in on top of as what's called an alpha layer, so a transparent layer on top of your video, and then sending that into Zoom. And we're going to do that with an app called Video Pencil. So I have Video Pencil right here on my, let me change to this again. I've got Video Pencil running right here, and you can see that I can actually see my video feed here on Video Pencil, and I can draw on top of it. Where's my pen? Oh, so you're not seeing it actually because of the way I have hooked up right now, but you'll have to take my word for it. There we go. So you can see that I've got some drawing going on here. Okay, so how is this all working? Well, in order to show you that, I got to bring you back into live demo mode. So I've got a couple things going on here. The first is I opened up my Mac App Store and I downloaded the companion app for your Macintosh that goes along with Video Pencil. It's called Video Pencil Camera. Download this, it's free, and it will live right up here in your menu bar. We'll get to that in just a moment. Over on your iPad, you're going to need the Video Pencil app. Now, you can get it for free. I believe it has a watermark, but it's absolutely worth the price of admission. Okay, once you have the Video Pencil Camera app on your computer, like I said, this will live right up here in the top corner. You open that up, and then you can tell it what camera do you want it to use as your primary camera. So I've got Blackmagic Design. This is my A10 Mini here. I could choose any other cameras. I've got my Insta360 Link here. We're going to get a weird infinity effect there, but any webcam will do. It doesn't matter. Even if you're just using the built-in camera from your Mac, you can just grab it here. You can see I've got a green check mark that the camera extension is working and it's connected to Video Pencil. I'll bring you over to Video Pencil in a second, and you turn on Run. Once you do this, you don't have to do anything else. You literally just leave it there. Now, over on Video Pencil, down here in the corner, down here in my bottom left-hand corner, there's up here at the top, there's a picker. And this is where you can choose what is the source that you want to bring into Video Pencil that you can draw over. And you're going to choose Video Pencil Camera, which is the last one I have it chosen right there. Once you choose that, you're golden. So now I can draw on here, and you can see it coming up on my iPad, but it's not coming up on my main screen. Well, let's go into Zoom now. All right, so I'm now in Zoom. So I have a Zoom meeting open here. And all I have to do to get this to work, for you to see my main camera and the drawing, is go down to the little caret here next to Stop Video. And I'm going to choose, instead of my regular camera, I'm going to choose Video Pencil Camera. Okay, so now I'm in this Zoom meeting as myself, right? This is just my regular camera. But now, when I draw on my iPad, you can see me drawing in real time. Let me switch over to this view again. So now, oh, so it's going to be hard to see. So I don't actually use this tool because I use Ecamm. But so I've got, here's what you're seeing on that side of the screen. That's Ecamm. Okay, so you can see the iPad. It's right down here. On the other side of the screen, that's Zoom, and that's using Video Pencil camera. Okay, so you can see as I'm looking at myself here, I can draw, I can see where everything is, and it works perfectly. Now, I drew that on my iPad, seeing my video feed, and then it brings it into Zoom rather. So there are a couple big things here. Number one is you don't need a fancy software. You just need Video Pencil. You install Video Pencil camera on your main computer, and then you bring this in. Then you choose this as a webcam, as it were, a virtual camera over in Zoom. You'll also need, of course, an iPad. But what makes this so powerful is being able to see the video feed that you're drawing on top of. So if I wanted to, for example, let me actually go back. Let's see, how can I change this so you can see? So if I want to go back and I want to, talk about connecting, connecting a computer. Oh, I have to turn this on for you. Hold on a second. There we go. Connecting my computer to my iPad. So we'll make a little, that's a terrible computer. Can we try that again? That's kind of a computer, right? Now, here's another cool thing. Check this out. Computer. And then I'm going to do iPad. So now I've got my computer on my iPad. I can now draw, and because I can see where I'm drawing, I know I'm not drawing over my face. And I can talk about how the connection goes, right? So what's basically happening is you're sending from your computer into the iPad, the video feed, and then you're sending Video Pencil back out, or actually I should say it really goes into Zoom from here. It really goes from your iPad. Well, no, it goes from your iPad into your computer and then into Zoom. So that's what we got going on here, right? So the feed goes from your computer into your iPad, from your iPad back into your computer, and then out to Zoom. And this is all happening with an app on my iPad and a little tiny free app that I installed on my Mac. So what are these different apps? Video Pencil and Video Pencil Camera. Those are the two apps that you're going to want to grab. Video Pencil's on your iPad, and that is a paid app. Video Pencil Camera is on your Mac, and that's free. And then you're just going to connect the two. They connect right now. They connect via NDI. There are changes coming to these apps that will allow you to connect without NDI, so more natively for if you're in the Mac Apple world, it'll connect more natively. But for right now, it's NDI, and it's super solid. It works perfectly for me. I can absolutely imagine if I were sharing a text and I wanted to telestrate over that text, I want to highlight something, or if I were, if I just were explaining something, right? How to plug this into that, or if I wanted to, I've done this before where maybe I'm teaching about Hebrew letters, right, or gematria or something like that, and I want to actually draw the letters up on the screen and be able to sort of interact with them. Hebrew letters. Oh, that one didn't work. Hebrew letters. Why isn't it working? I think I'm not holding. Hebrew letters. Yeah, I wasn't holding long enough. Let me try that again. Aleph, Bet, Gimel. Hebrew letters. There we go. You have to hold down your finger at the end in order for it to catch. So you can be doing this all live. You're not screen sharing in Zoom. You're not having people rustle around through papers. You can do it right on the screen, so you can stay focused, keep their eye contact, keep their attention, and really just push your Zoom meetings to another level. So I've talked about the app before, but the really big update here is the Video Pencil Camera app for your Mac, which will allow you to do this right in Zoom with nothing else. You don't need Ecamm, you don't need OBS, you don't need anything else. It creates a virtual webcam, and then you just choose that in your Zoom meeting. It's really pretty fantastic. I want to invite you to check it out. I have links, by the way, to this app. It's one of my app picks that I have over at TorahTechGuy.com /applications, I think. I have it right there for you. I've got lots of other stuff that I love using, and I want to invite you to visit me over there. So that's what I got for you for this week. I hope for those of you who are just getting over Hanukkah that you had a beautiful 8 nights. I hope for those of you who are celebrating the new year that's coming up that it's a sweet and wonderful and good new year for all of us. And I hope to see you next time on Torah Tech Tips. Bye, everyone.